DK Shivkumar sacrifice comment amidst the power play which is going on in Karnataka. Now DK Shivkumar has invoked Sonia Gandhi, sacrificed her power. Sonia refused Prime Minister's position. Now this is what DK Shivkumar in fact said he in fact went on to say that Sonia Gandhi worked as All India Congress president for 20 years. She sacrificed her power, and this is being also seen as DK Shivkumar invoking Sonia Gandhi before the top leadership meets to decide on this entire issue. Let's listen in.
ಈ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಅನೇಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ರೂಪಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಸೋನಿಯಾ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಅವರು ಈ ದೇಶದ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಅಧಿಕ ನಾಯಕಿಯಾಗಿ ಸುಮಾರು 20 ವರ್ಷ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಅಧಿಕಾರ ತ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಆವತ್ತಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ದುಲ್ ಕಲಾಂ ರವರು ಈ ದೇಶದ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಇಂದಿರಾ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಅವರ ಸೊಸೆಗೆ ಕರೆದ್ರು. ನನಗೆ ಬೇಡ, ಈ ದೇಶದ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ತಜ್ಞ, ಈ ದೇಶವನ್ನು ಉದ್ಧಾರ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನ ತ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಹೆಣ್ಮಗಳು, ಆ ತಾಯಿ ಮನಮೋಹನ್ ಸಿಂಗ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಧಿಕಾರವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಇವತ್ತು ಆಶಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಅವ್ರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಬಂತು.
All right, so this is important. In fact, DK Shivkumar invoking Sonia Gandhi. And remember, DK Shivkumar has always been seen very close to Sonia Gandhi. Even at the time when the Chief Minister, when the Congress won the state, there were some delays. It took about almost a week for them to decide on the Chief Minister's chair. At that point of time as well, it was DK Shivkumar who broke down about his meeting with Sonia Gandhi when he was put behind bars. He was in Tihar prison. So DK Shivkumar, in fact, somewhere muscle flexing, bringing in Sonia Gandhi as well ahead of his visit to the national capital. My colleague Deepak Bopara now joins me with more details on this. Deepak, very, very interesting, the timing of DK Shivkumar remembering Sonia Gandhi, talking about her. Many would say that he is invoking Sonia Gandhi to try and put some pressure ahead of the leadership huddle that the Congress is expected on Karnataka.
DK Shivkumar showering praises on Sonia Gandhi. Well, not something new. This exact line that he has, spoken about her sacrificing power, he has said it multiple times in the past. But definitely at a time like this, when there's a lot about sacrifice, there's a lot about the position of power, and these kind of situations that have really arose in Karnataka, you could probably read between the lines. But this exact same line, of course, has been said by Mr. DK Shivkumar on multiple occasions in the past. But considering that the things that are playing out politically in the state of Karnataka, it could become more relevant. Outside the Mr. DK Shivkumar's house, as my video journalist Kumar will show you, there's a flurry of activity that continues. There was speculation whether he'll actually go to Delhi because, while he spoke to the media after the event at Palace Grounds, very close to where I'm standing, he had said that he could go to Delhi anytime because he wants to discuss various issues, including Mekedatu. He wants to meet several members of the parliament. But what I'm picking up from his office is that as of now there's no plan, immediate plan at least. More importantly, in Delhi, what I'm also picking up is that Mr. K.C. Venugopal could be heading to Kerala, and Mr. Randeep Singh Surjewala isn't in Delhi at the moment. He's in Haryana. And apart from that, I'm also picking up that Sonia Gandhi, of course, arrives tomorrow and will not be available through the day. And that only, of course, leaves Mr. Rahul Gandhi there. And whether he is going to be available is another question. So, does it even make sense for Mr. DK Shivkumar to go to Delhi if he's going to have any sort of conversation? Who's the High Command who's actually left to have conversations is another question that remains. Meanwhile, his brother, DK Suresh, has landed in Delhi. And he's, of course, expected to have some conversations over the next couple of days.
Pause for a moment. We will talk about DK Suresh. I just want to first play out the reaction that DK Suresh has given. That's the other big story that is coming in at this moment amid the leadership tussle in Bengaluru. DK Suresh, the brother of DK Shivkumar, has landed in the national capital. In fact, Suresh is expected to meet the top leaders as well, including Mallikarjun Kharge. Upon his arrival, he has also spoken to the media. Let's listen in.
I don't comment on any of political issues. Whatever the issues are there, government of Karnataka, Chief Minister will answer, and we will, whatever promises we have given to the state of Karnataka, we will honor it.
So, any problems BJP is creating for you?
BJP is in opposition. He has always tell other things, gossips. We don't want to comment on that.
So this is only media propaganda by BJP?
No, BJP wanted in news. That's why they are doing all these things.
So everything is perfect and fine?
Everything is fine.
Deepak continues to be with me on this story. Deepak, like you were talking about DK Suresh landing in the national capital, he has come here, though says that everything is all right and hits out at the BJP. But the fact remains, one by one, when leaders start speaking, his brother moves into the national capital ahead of all this talk about the Congress High Command going into a huddle. This is being seen as an important, in fact, messaging from DK Shivkumar and his camp.
There is a need to right now engage in dialogue with Mr. DK Shivkumar being here, and with Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge also making it very clear that there will be an invite officially that will be thrown open. Whether it was actually right for Mr. DK Shivkumar to fly out and try to engage in conversation, that's probably left to his best judgment. But there is a need for dialogue, and probably who better than your own sibling? There is a lot of trust between the two brothers, between DK Shivkumar and DK Suresh, and Mr. Suresh, of course, is there. He has been party to many of these conversations which have been held with the High Command in the past. So now, of course, with him being there, there could be some messages that Mr. DK Shivkumar could send to some of the leaders in Delhi, or any information that could be taken there, relayed back to Bengaluru. It could become much easier with a trusted man like Mr. DK Suresh at the helm of affairs in Delhi, and that's probably why he has gone there. Well, officially, of course, he maintains that he's not going to comment on politics. We should definitely look at the situation that's unfolding here in Karnataka, and his visit means much more than what meets the eye.
Deepak Bopanna is tracking all the latest developments from Bengaluru to Delhi, giving us the latest in this power struggle that is going on in Karnataka. Deepak, at this moment, thank you so much for joining me. Throughout the day, there have been a lot of reactions which have come in on this story, whether it is DK Shivkumar himself or the BJP, which at this moment is in a wait and watch mode, in fact, rubbing their hands in glee, hoping that this turns into some sort of a big circus as far as Karnataka Congress is concerned. Listen in.
Vokkaliga seem to be upset.
I don't want any of community angle. I have my own angle. My community is Congress community. Congress is my community. They, of course, I may belong to one community. They may like me.
Yeah.
That is different. My love is there to all sections of the society. It may be a backward class, it may be a scheduled caste, it may be a minorities, everyone. Even Vokkaligas are backward class people. So definitely I'll go to Delhi with us. Delhi is our temple.
Yeah.
Delhi is our temple. We have to go there. All of us are without Delhi, nothing can go. Congress party is a party with a big history, and always Delhi will guide us. We may rule here. Ultimately, we have a policy contained to the whatever the policies of the Congress party and the constitution. We have to work by that. So we'll go to Delhi whenever they call me and the party leaders, including my chief minister. We'll go there.
A large number of party workers want you to take charge as CM, sir.
I don't want anything. I don't want anything. I'm not hurrying anything. My party will take at the right time.
ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಮೈಸೂರಿಗೆ ಸೀಮಿತ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಾನ್ಯ ಉಪಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಡೆಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸೀಮಿತ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಆಡಳಿತವನ್ನು ಇಡೀ ಮಂತ್ರಿಮಂಡಲ ಇವತ್ತು ಕುಸ್ತು ಬಿದ್ದಿರೋದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಅಶೋಕ್ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಯಕರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಾನು ಮಾತುಕತೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಬೆಳಗಾವಿ ಅಧಿವೇಶನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಗೊತ್ತುವಳಿಯನ್ನು ಮಂಡನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾವು.
Looking at the current crisis, the way DK Shivkumar is positioning himself very aggressively, very aggressive posture, and Siddaramaiah also, ministers, MLAs of both the camps are going very aggressively. So we really don't know what is going to happen. And I'm not surprised if there is a vertical split that's going to happen in days to come within the ruling Congress party.
Even DK Shivkumar is not uttering directly what the agreement is there, what happened in between seniors high command. He is not disclosing. Even CM is also not agreeing for any agreement. So always he is telling he wants to continue for the 5 years. And DK Shivkumar indirectly by tweet and other things, he is directing that he is giving signal that there was an agreement in between both the CM and DCM before the High Command, and High Command also agreed. So it has to be clarified by the High Command. Or both the CM and DCM sit together and address the press conference.
Another breaking news coming in on Karnataka. There is a big huddle of the Congress party, of course, expected ahead of the winter session, which begins on Monday. Sources are telling us that Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and Mallikarjun Kharge are going to chair this meeting on November 30th. 1st December is the first day of the winter session of the parliament. But interestingly, Congress issue, the Karnataka Congress issue may also come up for discussions in this closed door meeting. This is going to take place on 30th November, that is Sunday at 5 p.m. Important Congress Parliamentary Strategy Group meeting which is going to take place. Let me very quickly go across to my colleague Jainendra, who's been tracking these developments from the national capital. Jainendra, पार्लियामेंट सेशन से पहले हमेशा इस तरीके की स्ट्रैटेजी मीटिंग होती है, लेकिन इस बार इसमें खास इंटरेस्ट इसलिए भी है कि सारे टॉप नेता होंगे, तो जाहिर सी बात है कर्नाटका का क्या होगा इस पर भी लोग कयास लगा के बैठेंगे।
जरूर अंकित, हमारे सोर्स ये बता रहे हैं कि सोनिया गांधी आज देर रात विदेश से वापस लौट जाएंगी। कल का दिन कोई डेवलपमेंट नहीं हो रहा है। केसी वेणुगोपाल भी केरला जा रहे हैं। रविवार को शाम 5 बजे 10 जनपथ पर यानी सोनिया गांधी के घर पर कांग्रेस पार्टी की पार्लियामेंट्री पार्टी की स्ट्रेटजी ग्रुप की मीटिंग होगी, जिसमें कि सोनिया गांधी तो चेयर करेंगे ही, राहुल गांधी भी मौजूद रहेंगे और मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे भी मौजूद रहेंगे। पार्लियामेंट्री स्ट्रेटजी ग्रुप यानी पार्लियामेंट सेशन को लेकर के जो स्ट्रेटजी ग्रुप की मीटिंग है, उस मीटिंग के बाद हमारे सोर्सेज ये सजेस्ट कर रहे हैं कि कर्नाटका को लेकर के चर्चा राहुल गांधी, सोनिया गांधी और खड़गे के बीच हो सकती है और आने वाले दिनों में डीके शिवकुमार और सिद्दारमैया को दिल्ली कब बुलाना है और क्या कन्वे करना है और किस तरीके से एक यूनाइटेड फेस जो है वो पेश करना है, क्योंकि आला कमान काफी चिंतित है कर्नाटक में जो कुछ चल रहा है, दोनों गुटों के द्वारा जो प्रेशर बनाया जा रहा है इसको लेकर के। तो इस पर जो है वो औपचारिक चर्चा कांग्रेस लीडरशिप के बीच 30 नवंबर को शाम 5 बजे के बाद हो सकती है, क्योंकि सभी नेता इकट्ठे होंगे पार्लियामेंट सेशन को लेकर स्ट्रेटजी बनाने के लिए और इसके बाद कर्नाटका को लेकर के चर्चा हो सकती है और नजरें इसी डिस्कशन पर है कि आखिर कांग्रेस लीडरशिप क्या फार्मूला तैयार करता है डीके शिवकुमार और सिद्दारमैया के बीच सामंजस्य बिठाने को लेकर। जी
Jainendra, thank you for joining us with all those details. As Jainendra was saying, it is going to be an important meeting, and don't forget Sonia Gandhi, whether she takes a final call or not, but she's going to have a very important role to try and pacify the leader, basically, who feels that he has missed out on the opportunity at this moment. I very quickly want to shift focus to try and get some understanding of this issue, ladies and gentlemen. Sumant C. Raman is going to, in fact, join me at this moment, political analyst, who keeps a very, very close eye on the developments in Karnataka and South India. Thank you so much, Mr. Raman, for speaking to us. I didn't want to make it a political tutu meme, but I wanted to understand from you, how are you looking at this? Because, you know, one aspect of this would be that it's an internal matter. Who assumes the leadership in Karnataka, Congress or the head of the government is something that the Congress party has to decide. Past, precedents in Karnataka will tell you BJP had to change their chief ministers more than 5 times in 2 terms that they had between Siddaramaiah coming in. Is this an issue only for the media, or there are serious fissures which are impacting the government, sir?
Look, there is going to be a change in leadership in Karnataka. It's a question of when. Now, whether everyone knows that it was an open secret that there was an understanding reached with the High Command, because you remember once the election results came out, Mr. DK Shivkumar staked his claim and with the High Command. And then the High Command had to pacify him, and at that point of time, the process took, I think, 4 or 5 days. So I think what was worked out was that after 2.5 years, Mr. Siddaramaiah will give way to Mr. D.K. Shivkumar for the second 2.5 year period. Now, that technically should have happened on 1st November, but as we have seen many times in the past, including in Karnataka itself, the person who takes first strike is not very keen to hand over the baton. So now it is for the Congress High Command to actually effect that change of guard. The question is whether it would happen in January or whether it would be dragged on till March. For the sake of the people of Karnataka, one hopes that the transition can be done quickly, because otherwise governance will remain in paralysis while this tamasha is going on between Delhi and Bangalore. But by all accounts, there should be a change of guard in Karnataka. The question only remains as to, will it be smooth? Will it be messy? And obviously as to when it's actually going to happen, whether it would be in January or whether it would be in March.
So by what you are saying, my understanding is that this time, at least DK Shivkumar has also dug in his heels. Their promise was made and he wants that promise to be in fact worked upon as far as the power transition is concerned. Meanwhile, the BJP seems to be rubbing their hands in glee. They are talking about, their leaders are talking about a vertical split in the Congress party. Do you see a possibility of that, what happened possibly in Madhya Pradesh for the Congress party, or some sort of a rebellion that Sachin Pilot tried in Rajasthan?
I don't think we would get to that stage. Now the question is, the sooner this is resolved with a firm hand, it is better. You must remember that this is not the high command of yesteryears, where their word was law. In the times of Indira Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi and so on, whatever high command said was basically acted upon. And even in the time of Mrs. Sonia Gandhi. Now, because Rahul Gandhi has suffered electoral defeats dime a dozen, the writ of the high command does not run. And we saw that with Jyotiraditya Scindia in Madhya Pradesh. So, and to a lesser extent with Sachin Pilot, who pulled back from the brink in Rajasthan. Now, the question is what happens in Karnataka if the Congress High Command makes it clear to Mr. Siddaramaiah that he will have to honor the pact that was made, and, whatever it is, he will have to step down. Look, he has been Chief Minister for 7.5 years. He's had one full 5-year term earlier, and he's had a 2.5-year term now. So honestly, that should be the way that they would go. I don't think this would lead to a fall of the government. And of course, BJP has also been known to be changing chief ministers at the drop of a hat. We saw that in multiple states. So I don't think it would come to to lead to the fall of the government. But the longer this goes on, the more likely that things could be messier. If they sort it out in the next couple of weeks, then I think that there will be a smooth transition.
Mr. Raman, thank you so much, sir, for bringing that perspective for our viewers at this moment on this very important story that we have been keeping a track on here on NDTV. You are getting all the latest breaking news on Karnataka.